Hello there my friends, Domenico Solazzo here, and today we are going to talk about few skills that you need to become a programmer. Part being like a coffee master, that you really need to have that skill if you want to be a developer. Like if you are a tea drinker, just go in another field that's not for you. Part like common skills that you need to know, like okay, you need to know computer programming, you need to know data structure, algorithms, and such skills that is like are very important skill. But what we are going to talk today are skills that sometimes you don't even think you need these skills, but they are very important for progressing your career and be a better human being, a better like computer programming in a software team. The first skill that you really need to learn and improve is problem solving. Problem solving is the art of breaking problems in smaller problems that are easier to solve. As a problem solver, you need to know how to define the problem. So it's like making your research. If you don't understand the problem, go deeper, try to understand the problem, analyzing the problem, trying to find multiple solutions that could solve your problem. We have this problem, maybe I can solve in these 4 ways this problem. Okay, let's see like what are the drawbacks and the advantages of each one of them, so then you can start tackling the problem in the right direction. And after that, choosing one and moving forward with that solution, you will implement it with the programming language you are using. So that is a very important process as a programmer. The problem solving skill part is such an important skill that you need to learn and improve daily. The second skill that we are going to talk about is debugging. Debugging is such an important skill as a software developer. We spend like so much time debugging bugs that are creating like some issue in our system that are we maintaining, building, or whatever we are doing with this system. If you are a software developer, you know what I'm talking about. Debugging is such an important skill that you need to master. It is not only about which tools do you use, but it's also about your mindset, how you go into trying to fix the problem. If you don't know how to debug an issue, you will never find the error and you will stay stuck forever trying to fix something you don't know how to fix. And then you will need to ask like always coworker to help you out, and that's not great for your career as a software developer. Computer programming is not about having an idea, writing the code, it will work perfectly the first time, that's it, we finish. We need to iterate. Sometimes we create bugs. We are working a team, multiple people will create like multiple bugs. Sometimes these bugs are just like interacting with each other, making like strange behavior in our system. We need to learn and improve our skills in debugging, because that is super important to fix the issues fast and move forward with more feature inside our software, or making like the software more maintainable, more scalable, whatever are your goals for your software. Discipline on the process, how you do debugging, is very important. Debugging is not just like tweaking knobs and trying to seize like when the issue appears. It's a process where you go through the code and trying to analyze what the code is trying to do, which kind of input we are sending to this computer program, and what is the output that is coming out. And sometimes there is a mismatch of what we thought we implemented and what is the real behavior that our computer program is having because our mistakes in the code. One suggestion for improving your debugging skills is like trying to debug code from other coworkers or from other people, because then you will start to analyze the code. You will improve your analytical thinking about okay, what this code is trying to do, and trying to find where the bug is, because like you were not in the head of your coworker when he implemented that function. That helps you a lot. Sometimes like trying to fix issues of other people's instead of your own improve your skill of analytical thinking. When you are debugging sometimes a computer program, sometimes you are just thinking of the part of the code that you are debugging without thinking that this code is interacting with other part of the system. So it's like maybe this input data comes once in a while, maybe it's like is creating like the wrong output. How this part of the code is interacting with the other modules, with the other part of the system, is very important. So to have like a bigger picture when you are trying to analyze an issue in your software. Another important skills is interpersonal skills. I know, let me stop you there. Probably you are a coder, you're a software developer, you say, I'm an introvert, I don't want to talk to people, just let me code. Totally understand. I've been there, I was like that. I understood that doesn't work very well when you work in a software team. When you work in a software team, usually you work with other people, and working together sometimes is like it's much better than working alone. You create like much better things, can have like much bigger results than just trying to do everything yourself. But you need to know the people you are working with. You need to create that kind of connection. Taking a coffee, talking to your colleagues and trying to know them better is never a waste of time. I feel that I'm an introvert myself, but I know that I cannot take like something that I feel I am and push it out like, okay, these are my boundaries. I don't want to talk to anyone. But the profession as a software developer, I need to interact with other human beings. So I need to improve this interpersonal skill. Like you improve like your coding skill, you need to improve your interpersonal skill. You might not like it, but interpersonal skill are such an important part of your job and career. If you are hiring to being a leader, a tech lead, a CTO, these are a must that you need to have. You need to have like interpersonal skill if you want to lead other developers. And the more you grow as a software developer, you will need to manage maybe like interns, junior developers. So it's like you will have like all these kind of people that you need to manage. And if you don't have interpersonal skill, that will be like a very, very challenging job for you. My suggestion to improve your interpersonal skill, try to be genuine and find interest on knowing your colleagues because they are there working with you, trying to make the best of their day. You will spend a lot of time like working with them and you are trying to solve the same company vision. Better to do it together and trying to learn about them, trying to socialize, learn more from your coworkers. Another important thing is practice active listening. Try to keep like eye contact with the person you are talking with. Don't stay with the phone and talk to the other people. That is very rude. Try to keep the conversation alive, but be genuine on that. Try to keep a relationship, to maintain and grow a relationship with the fellow co-workers are working with you. As I say, software development is a team job. It's not just one single developer working all the software feature in a cave and then coming back and says like we are done. You need to work with other people, so your interpersonal skills are such an important part of it. This is, I think, is like my favorite, and is the ability to say no. This is an important skill because mostly like when you are a junior developer, you want to please everyone and you will say like yes to everything. That is a good attitude. You want to show that it's like you're flexible, you can take on different problem, different issue, but sometimes you are packed with things you need to finish, and the more you say yes, the more this list will become bigger and you will not be able to finish everything you need to do in time, and this is bad on your reputation, on your career, and it will make you like much more stressed. So sometimes you need to be assertive and you need to have like the ability to say no. Know that is like no is an answer that is like it's possible. So what happens if you say no? You need to learn how to say no with grace and with style. You just not to be like no, I will never do that, or I'm sorry, I understand your problem, but at the moment I'm really busy with all these other tasks. If it is your boss coming and says like, no, this problem is very important, we should do this also, then you can just ask into your boss, it's like, okay, it's like if this is very important, what we should deprioritize, what is not really important that can wait maybe a few days, a week to be solved. In this way you are saying yes, but also you are removing things from your list and putting in on hold because it's like you don't really need to fix them now. Sometimes you can buy times, you get some kind of request, you can always say like, I will come back to you, I need to think about, I need to see my schedule, I need to see my backlog of tasks, I will come back to you and I will tell you if it's possible or not, or we will discuss to reprioritize whatever is needed to do, or just say no to the person, I cannot do it right now. And the last skill is self-learn. I feel that as a software developer, you never stop learning. There is always like new technology coming up, there is new frameworks, there are new things that you need to learn, new ways to do a solution. Some new technologies changing the way you think about software or how you interact with design. You need to keep yourself updated. There will never be like an employer that will take care of you as you can do for yourself. You, of course, as like employer can send you to courses, conference, improving your skill, giving you time to learn. Your spare time must be like a joy for you to self-learn and try to improve yourself. It could be from interpersonal skills, soft skill, hard skill, like a new programming language, a new framework, a new way to write a mobile app. So there are like so many websites that you can use to learn, from Udemy, Coursera, Code Academy, and trying to understand, okay, I want to learn this skill X because, and then answer yourself like it could improve my career, it could be used like in the company where I'm working, it could be used in the solution that I'm developing and such. So it's like try to learn things that you know that will give you like in short terms or in long terms like an advantage in future. And most importantly, when you learn something, I think the best way is creating something with whatever knowledge you learn. Mostly if they are hard skills, then I learned this new framework, new programming language. Try to write something small that could help you to practice whatever you learned in the past. So hope this video was helpful. Subscribe if you are not already, click the notification bell, like this video if it was helpful, and tell me in the comments below what you think about what are like skills that every programmer needs to have. Hope to see you to the next video. See you, bye!